Hello, people of YouTube. This is Gray's Guitars, and thank you for watching. You may get 3 videos this week, so lucky you. This one, I don't have the image up yet. I'm still probably going to put the image in the thumbnail because looking at it for a quick second, you won't fully understand what it is. This is a real story that you can see by the headline. This dude built a guitar out of his dead uncle's skeleton. And it's graphic. I'm warning you right now. That's why I do not have the image on the screen just yet. There is a video included in this, and we're going to see the video. We're going to read a little about the article. You're going to get my thoughts on it. I'm going to kind of give you both sides of the argument, and that's where we're going to be with this story. But this is freaking crazy. This dude built a guitar out of his dead uncle's skeleton. Like, they were just like, well, here's the remains of your dead uncle. You can cremate him or whatever. And he was like, you know what? I'm going to build a guitar. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. But getting into the article, you'll kind of more understand why he chose to do this. So this is your last warning. I am now going to show you the image of the guitar that is made out of a person's skeleton. So there's no blood, there's no guts. It's just, a torso. It is a person's torso, and we're gonna see the image right now. So here it is, unbuilt. So this is a live human being's torso. This is a spine, this is a pelvis, the hips, and the rib cage of a live human being. These are the parts that he put it on it. He drilled into it, drilled through the bone, and this is the man that thought it was a good idea. So let's get into this article from metalsucks.net, and let's take a listen here. So, guy calls himself Prince Midnight, and yes, you read that correctly. He attached a guitar neck and pickups and volume knobs to an entire skeleton of his uncle, his uncle's mortal being. So he made a functioning guitar out of it as a way to pay tribute to the man responsible for his love of metal. So his uncle must have been a metalhead and made him a metalhead as well. Prince isn't some kind of morbid skeleton fetishist, at least as far as we know, but rather sought to come up with a practical solution on what to do with his uncle's remains. In Prince's native Greece, the country Orthodox religion frowns upon cremation, so his uncle Felipe's bones have been around for over 2 decades before Prince decided to pay tribute to the man who taught him about the dark arts in the most metal way possible. So basically, apparently in Greece, you cannot cremate somebody, cremate their remains. So maybe they, like an organ donation thing, possibly. So old Philip's bones got quite a workout between then and now. Philip, who died way too young in a car accident, has requested his skeleton be donated to the local college where it was medically prepared and rendered, fulfilling a workmanlike role of educating students for 20 years. But at a certain point, the school no longer had a use for Philip, so ended up in a giant wooden box. His family refused to cremate him, but Philip didn't want to continue to pay costly rent for the cemetery space, so he took the matters into his own hands, filing, refiling, and filing again a gauntlet of paperwork with the Greek government to reparate Philip's remainism, which Philip tells us was quite a complicated process. So I got the box of bones from Greece and didn't know what to do at first. Bury them, cremate them, put them in the attic. All seemed like poor ways to memorize someone who got me into heavy metal. So I decided to turn Uncle Philip into a guitar. I'm sorry that I'm laughing at this, but it just seems kind of crazy, which proved to be challenging. I did a lot of research, and no one has ever made a guitar out of a skeleton. Yeah, I wonder why. So I did it. I started consulting with 2 guys in Dean's Guitars Woodshop in Tampa, but they got cold feet. I don't blame them. Anyways, now Uncle Philip can shred for all eternity. That's how he would want it. I'm super proud of the project and how it serves to honor him, his life, and his influence on me. So, I mean, this could be kind of like a nice thing, too. It was used for medical examinations for a long period of time. It was probably slightly deteriorating to a point where they no longer wanted to use it. You got the bones back. Remainism? Yeah, remainism. I think that's how you say that word. That was throwing me off. And now he is going to make a guitar out of it because his uncle was a metalhead, and that's kind of one of the most metal things I've ever heard. I'm going to be honest with you. That's pretty metal, pretty brutal. So Prince was just not finished assembling a guitar yesterday and sent exclusive photos to Metal Sucks as the instrument plays perfect and sounds awesome. R.I.P. Uncle Philip, your unwitting inspiration, a new generation of shredders to pay tribute to their Hesher elders in the most metal way possible. Have a look at several close-up photos of the instrument from throughout the building process. Below, Philip himself wearing a Moonspell shirt in 1995. The Prince welding his remains. As a bonus, Felipe has sent us a video of the guitar in action performing a dark orange themed Transylvanian Hunger. That's pretty fitting. Both to prove it works and hear how it sounds. You can have a watch and listen underneath below. That's him kind of assembling it. Got the old solder iron out. Input jack kind of wrapped around the hip region. And it goes like attaches to it. So you have to reach your arm up through the rib cage in order to play the thing. And we got the Philip Skelecaster. I thought that was pretty neat how he did that, how he worded it. It's a name fitting. So that's the guy that built the guitar. And that's Philip. That's Uncle Philip right there. Rocking on an Ibanez. And now let's get into how it plays, because that's where we're at with this thing. Yeah, so that is a working human skeleton guitar, and that is probably one of the craziest things I think I have ever said in a sentence. Words that I don't think I would describe. So I'd like to think Uncle Philip is looking up, and yes, I said looking up because of course all metalheads go to hell. Uh, I'm saying rock on, man. You know, you're making headlines of my instrument. It's going all throughout the guitar community. Everybody's going crazy because you got people on both sides of it. Where you got some of your metalheads are like, "Oh my God, this is the most metal thing ever." And then you got people that are like, "Why would you do this to a person? You know, let them rest. Let them leave them to rest. Bury them, cremate them, something. Don't." Disrespect their remains like this. And if we don't know this guy, that's the thing. Ultimately, it comes down to we don't know this person, Prince. We don't know Uncle Philip. So Uncle Philip might have been the type of person that would say, "Yeah, go ahead and do this. That sounds freaking super metal. Go do it." We don't know the situation. It makes me slightly uncomfortable. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would not play this guitar. I would feel very uncomfortable touching this guitar because this was a person at one point in time. This was a real living person, and you're telling them to, oh, here's their torso with the guitar neck on it. Have fun playing it. And I don't think I could do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel like I could pick up this guitar. I have touched human bone before in a couple of biology classes, but this is just a whole new level of weird, and I don't know how to feel about it. I want to know how you feel about it in the comments down below, though. So comment down below your thoughts on this human skeleton guitar that this guy made out of his dead uncle, and let me know what you think. If you made it this far, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do for future guitar and music-related videos. My name is Steve Gray. This is Gray's Guitars. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.